It's time for Washington Fish Quest! This episode's target species, Lake Whitefish. Hey Washington Fish Questers, Blake here. I'm right in front of the north end of Banks Lake. I'm staying in the city of Grand Coulee. Boy, I love it here. They always treat me so nice. It's the best damn town around! There is a lot of great cities in Washington, but certainly you got to put Grand Coulee right near the top. So my target for this episode is Lake Whitefish. There's already two great YouTube videos, two of my favorite really, for each of the channels, one by Spilt Melt and one by Fish and Wildlife, where they target Lake Whitefish. They came out in December 2014 within about a week of each other. And they were just right out there by those orange buoys. They killed it in both of their episodes. This episode probably won't be anywhere near as good as those ones. For one, I'm going to do it from shore. From two, I'm going to do it at night. And for three, I have never been able to key in on the Lake Whitefish fishery. I've been 3 times, twice so they were just lockjawed. So right behind me here is the north side of Banks Lake. There's this nice walkway, you can go across it and fish. However, it closes at dusk, so I have to look around and try to find another way. There are a bunch of roads that run on the west side of Banks Lake, some very primitive roads, so I'm going to give that a try, see if I can get there and set up camp. This is very good bank access. This is working out great. I'm not too far from where I would be if I was fishing off the dam. We'll see if I can get the whitefish mojo going here. Well, it's been a very frustrating night. I've been fishing for probably 4 or 5 hours, and I've gotten plenty of bites, so that's great. That's the good news. The bad news is I can't seem to land any of them. I'm not sure what it is. I'm using pretty small hooks. I've tried shrimp, salmon eggs, worms, and by that I mean like mealworms, chunks of nightcrawler. Nothing seems to be taken. It's tough if you're using bait because they kind of feed like a carp. They slurp it up, and if there's any resistance, they spit it out, and they can kind of do that in one motion. Finally, fish on. It's gotta be about midnight. Oh, this is my first fish. Alright, there we go. First fish of the night. It's about midnight. I was really thinking it wasn't going to happen. I truly felt like I was going insane, you know, every one of those days where you just can't hook up. I had about 15 bites probably, which is also the limit on whitefish, but I'll probably be happy with the one. If I get a couple more, that'd be great. But I ended up going with a slightly bigger hook. I was using an egg hook, so it was like a size 14 or something, so I went up to about like a size 7, and what it actually took was a chunk of nightcrawler right below a glow bead, and got him right in the bottom of the mouth. Boy, these guys are so hard to hook. Alright, I'm back at the truck. After catching this guy here, I noticed that my light batteries were getting pretty low, and I also snapped my line, so I figured might as well call it a night. Although I only got the one, boy, it feels good to get the one. I'll take one whitefish over one skunk any day of the week. And you know what? This is, I think, a little bigger than 2 pounds too. I'd say it's probably closer to 3. So at any rate, good way to start the new year. Have a happy new year yourself, and I'll see you next time on Washington Fish Quest.